Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and Ranking Member Roybal Allard, is that how you pronounce it? And members of the subcommittee, thank you for allowing me to come before you today to speak on the importance of H-2B Seasonal Worker Visa Program. Many of us in this room represent districts with various small and seasonal businesses that are struggling to find local workers to fill seasonal temporary jobs. Many of these businesses depend on seasonal workers through the H-2B visa program. Relief for these seasonal businesses is urgently needed and cannot wait. I am here today to ask for your support to include key H-2B visa program provisions in the Department of Homeland Security Appropriations fiscal year 2019 proposal. H-2B visas, the H-2B program is essential to employers who cannot find workers to fill temporary jobs in seafood processing, horse training, hospitality, amusement parks, forestry, landscaping, circuses, carnivals, and many other seasonal industries. It's important to point out that these workers are not immigrants. They provide an opportunity for businesses to operate at a greater capacity, retain their full-time workers, and contribute to the local economies. The H-2B program sustains American jobs. In fact, H-2B visas issued support 4.6 American jobs on average. Unfortunately, the program's annual 66,000 visa cap, 33 for each half of the fiscal year, is not adequate to meet the demands of the growing economy. In fact, the cap for seasonal half of fiscal year 2018 was reached February 27, 2018, leaving many seasonal employers excluded from the program with no access to legal seasonal laborers, leading to potential reductions in operating hours and closures. Without action, it is inevitable that the H-2B visa cap will be reached early in fiscal year 2019. An increase in the H-2B visa allotment from the existing 66,000 visas would certainly be a big step in the right direction. Often the cap is reached literally within days of when work petition applications are accepted. The program has essentially become a lottery as the demand for visas is far greater than what is issued. I understand firsthand the importance of this program. Missouri's 7th Congressional District, which I represent, is a tourism hotspot. I am proud to represent such entertainment centers as Branson, Missouri, a small town of just over 11,000 people, taking in 8.5 million visitors every year. I'd like to point out that a lot of those residents are retirees, and you've seen the ad on TV, I'm 85 and I want to go home, people that have to work until they're 85, and there's not a lot of people retired in Branson that could take these jobs that need to be filled. The deficiency in finding available employees in Branson affects everything from hotels to restaurants to theme parks to landscaping businesses. These are employers that have tried for years to fill the need for employees with locals and have been unable to do it. The H-2B program provides Branson community and many other destination cities across the country the ability to find employees so they can provide their services to the public. These seasonal destinations are very much dependent on such a program for the commerce in the area to effectively function. Simply put, there are just not enough able individuals to fill these job openings. It doesn't take a PhD from MIT to figure out that in a town like Jackson, Wyoming, of 10,000 people, or Branson, Missouri, of 11,000 people, these tourist areas that bring in millions of tourists every year, that you're not going to have the local population. If everyone there wanted to work 3 shifts 3 times, you wouldn't have the number. So I plead with you to please look at increasing this 66,000 cap. Again, I appreciate the committee's continued willingness to listen to the views of members like myself. I know the Appropriations Committee will face tough decisions on priorities for fiscal year 2019. For this reason, I respectfully ask for your support to include key H-2B visa program provisions in the Department of Homeland Security Appropriations fiscal year 2019 proposals.